Now, in the world of Web3, things seem quite expensive, and a lot of people are often wondering how can they get involved in making the right investments and being able to be part of essentially those blue chip opportunities. And in the Tezos ecosystem, there is an opportunity for you to do this. And in this video, I'm going to go through some of the major moves in the Tezos ecosystem. But then at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly what that is. And we are touching upon something that will break down NFTs in a way that makes even blue chip NFTs on the Tezos ecosystem affordable for everyone. And it's thanks to a new site that's been launching. So we've got a couple of news stories first up, which are going to be talking about collaborations with major names and events within the Tezos ecosystem. And then we're going to move on to that other piece of information, which helps you get that little secret source of information to really understand how you can get involved in those bigger investments at a fraction of the cost. So without further ado, let's dive right in. So here we go. Here's the first of our two stories. And a reason why I want to kind of show you these other bits of news stories before we move on to that real piece of information that I think you guys will really benefit from is that it's good to kind of know what a blockchain is doing in all different aspects of its ecosystem to really help secure itself as, you know, something that is leading the charge for a lot of Web3. And the Latin Grammy Awards is a pretty big deal. And they have announced their debut NFT collab. And this is exciting because it follows a similar path to the initial Grammy NFT drops, which was celebrating their 64th annual ceremony. So this latest drop actually honors Latin music and its creators across the world, and I'm all about inclusivity, and I think if this is honoring Latin music and bringing that into the world of Web3, I think that's fantastic. So it's also about bridging that gap between music and visual arts, and they've done this via the very popular NFT marketplace OneOf. As an added bonus, is also handing out free NFTs. So this drop is designed to represent a specially created Latin Grammys themed mural, and then the artist chosen for the artwork is none other than exemplary muralist, painter and graphic artist Quetzal Fuerte. And this free mint that you're going to be able to get from this is also throwing in exclusive 2022 awards vault content for collectors. So this is again where they up the fan engagement by giving you that extra added value. So this is what the official drop page looks like. You can see they've got merch here, got more information. Here's some examples of the NFTs as well, which I think if you're really into this and want to see that collaboration of music and visual arts, you can get that as well, which is really, really exciting. So have a look at this on OneOf. If you're into the Latin Grammys and want a little bit of added user experience on it, then this is definitely the way to go. Now from music events to musicians, and Ziggy Marley is going to be dropping an NFT series on Tezos through OneOf as well. And the proceeds for this are going to be donated to charity, which I think is brilliant. Now, obviously, he is the son of the reggae icon that was Bob Marley, and he has been surrounded by incredibly talented musicians since the day he was born. And now with this partnership that he's doing with OneOf, he's going to be raising funds that will be donated to the Urge Foundation. And this is going to be minted on Tezos, as we already know, which is exciting. And his iconic track, Beach in Hawaii, is the foundation for the collection. So if we take a look at that, you can see this here, the exciting artwork, so on trend for what he is doing here as well, and it really fits his brand. It's actually been created by an American comic book creator and artist called Jim Mahfood. He has created artwork for Marvel Comics and also the books based on Kevin Smith's Clerks films as well. So he's worked with Ziggy Marley before, and they've collaborated on this to produce these NFTs. The NFTs from this particular collection give you the chance to co-design a special limited edition drop of Ziggy merch, which I think for any Ziggy Marley fan, this is going to be an absolute must, with 50% royalties on that, so that's incredible. And also your chance to win a guitar signed by Ziggy. You'll have lifetime access of 2 tickets to Ziggy Marley headlining shows, a flyaway vacation to see Ziggy Marley at a music festival, and a personalized video message from the man himself, plus much more. All NFT holders will also receive the exclusive never before heard original demo recording of Beach in Hawaii dropped in their vault, as well as official Beach in Hawaii artwork as well. So this is where that kind of really building the fan base comes in, as I mentioned before. This is also something that I think Ziggy is doing for a fantastic cause, where all the proceeds will be donated to the Urge Foundation. And again, because this is coming out on the Tezos ecosystem, it's just showing how lots of artists and creators are turning to Tezos to be able to mint their NFT collections. And this obviously comes from the one-of platform as well here. Right, now to the main event and what I want to talk about, which is fractionalization. Now, not everyone will know what fractionalization is, but if you're new to the Web3 space, this is a great opportunity for you to get involved in owning something that is probably out of your price range originally. But thanks to the world of Web3 and thanks to companies like Sliced.art, you are now able to fractionalize Tezos blue chip products. And I think this is really exciting because it brings more people into the ecosystem. I'm a huge fan of fractionalization. And you'll be able to find out on the Tezos baking sheet exactly all the details about this. But I'm going to run through kind of why you should care, why it's important, what it kind of looks like as well. So basically, what fractionalization NFTs, they represent shared ownership within an NFT. So you can slice an NFT into lots of different pieces so that everyone has a piece of essentially that blue chip. And this is where we can make blue chips much, much more affordable for a lot more people who just want to get into the space. So maybe you're a little bit later to the space and you're thinking you might have missed out on things. Well, actually you haven't, because this is an opportunity for you to really get your head into it and to be able to purchase something that you've always wanted. So if you've ever dreamed of purchasing a rare Tezard or the latest Zancan 1-of-1 NFT, but actually 10,000 Tez is just a little bit too much for you, then don't worry, because now you're going to be able to do that at a fraction of the price. And that's the whole point of fractionalizations. But what can you do with it that's exciting as well? Well, I think the really exciting thing about this is that what you're also able to do with it is that you can buy, you can sell, you can speculate, everything that you can already do with your own NFTs that you might already have in your wallet. But what you're going to be able to do is do all of this on Object. And Object is one of the latest and largest marketplaces on the Tezos ecosystem as well. And you'll have a voting weight, and the voting weight that you'll have on this is directly correlated with however many of those fractionalized pieces that you own. So the more fractionalized pieces you own, the more say you have on what happens with those NFTs and the voting on the price. And I think this is a really interesting way to benefit not just the creator of those blue chip NFTs, but also you as one of the collectors as well, because obviously there will be royalties that will go to the artist, but also you will also receive funds that will be allocated to you as part of an ownership of that particular NFT as well. So it's a really interesting way of looking at buying art that you love, that you've never thought you could afford, being part of a community that has also done that, and doing it in a way that is benefiting both the creator and also you as the collector as well. So if you haven't thought about fractionalization, it's basically this. It breaks down the cost and the piece of the pie that you own when it comes to a particular NFT that might actually be out of your reach. So if you're thinking about getting into blue chips, and you can do this on other ecosystems and you can do it on other blockchains, but Tezos, we all know, is that clean, green ecosystem. So a lot of artists do move over to Tezos because of that reasoning. And with that in mind, these might be the smart moves that you might want to play in the near future. Make sure you check out Slice.art as well. They are having a little bit of a renovation on their site at the moment, but once you can get into it, you'll be able to see things like this, so you can really weigh up which is the right pieces of the puzzle that you want to be purchasing and how you can fractionalize that art. And hopefully you can get your hands on some very sought after Tezos artwork. Well, there we go. Fractionalization, it is key, and it is a way that you can be part of a wider, bigger blue chip opportunity. And I think having something like Slice.art as an option on the Tezos platform, that's going to be brilliant for you. So that and some major news from the ecosystem just shows how Tezos is going from strength to strength and how more people are buying into this blockchain. So if you're wanting to find out more either as an artist or as a creator about Tezos, why not check out videos like these, get some inspiration from some of the most important people in the space, as well as those practical steps to really help get you moving on the Tezos platform as well. And until next time, I hope you find it useful, and I'll see you then.